Hey guys, today we're going to make a corned beef and cabbage and potatoes in the Instant Pot. This will be the first time I've done this one, so it's going to be a three-step process. And you got to put the corned beef in first for a longer time, and then you add the potatoes to cook them down, and then the cabbage takes less. So you'll be using just the one pot, but doing three different steps. So follow along. I hope you enjoy. Hey guys, it's going to be St. Patty's Day. This is Friday. I believe that's on Saturday. I believe it's St. Patty's Day every year. But hey, what do you have on St. Patty's Day? Well, of course you have corned beef and cabbage. So we're going to do a corned beef brisket along with cabbage and some potatoes in the Instant Pot. So follow along. All right guys, there's our corned beef. It's out of the package now. I've cut up one nice size onion. I've also got some minced garlic we're going to be putting over the corned beef. I'm going to start out here. We got the Instant Pot all set up here. We have the trivet on the inside. And so I'm going to start out here with 2 cups of just plain water. We're going to add that to the bottom to give it some water there to give it moisture to bottom. This is really simple to do here. First thing I'm going to do is just grab a hold of the corned beef and put it inside the Instant Pot here. Kind of slippery there, so I'll see if I can hold on to it and hold a camera at the same time. Sometimes that's a trick in itself. All right, I got it in my hands. Here we go. We're going to put the whole thing down inside. Then the next step we have, they always come with this packet of pickling spices. I guess this is what they call them. And so we're going to just sprinkle the pickling spices right over top of the corned beef. There we go. We're going to throw our onions just down inside. I could probably actually put, that's one big onion. It'll probably be enough. I could probably even put 2 onions in it. Next step, we're going to get some of this garlic opened up here. So we're going to take a couple teaspoons of garlic, put over top of it. I like liberal on garlic. You can never put too much garlic in anything, and it's good for you. There we go. Everything's really all set up now. All I have to do is put the lid on it, close it down, make sure your steam valve is closed. You always got to make sure. I've started my Instant Pot before. Pretty soon I hear hissing and it's like, uh-oh, it's not got the steam shut off. So we're going to put this on the steam mode and we're going to set it for 70 minutes. It's a lot of beeps. There you go. Hold it down to 70, 40, 50. Well, that's an hour. 70 minutes would be in what, an hour and 10 minutes, wouldn't it? There it is. So an hour and 10 minutes and it's done. It'll take off and beep here. We're going to be doing this in a 3-step. There it is. It's ready to go. I just got to wait 70 minutes now. We're going to do this at a 3-step process. The first process, we're going to cook this for 70 minutes. We'll take the corned beef out, put it on a platter. Then we'll put our cabbage in the juice. Actually, cancel that. Instead of putting the cabbage juice, we're going to put the potatoes in and cook them for 8 minutes. Get done with those, then we'll put the cabbage in for 2 minutes, and then we'll have it all done. Corned beef and cabbage in the Instant Pot. So follow along. All right, we've had our corned beef in for 70 minutes, which is an hour and 10 minutes. And then we've let it set for about 15 minutes to kind of self cool down. So we're going to pull it out here, and next step we're going to pull the roast beef out and put it on this plate. We'll release the steam, which won't be a lot of steam because we let the pressure come down by letting it set here. We'll check the doneness of our roast beef here first, just to see you know, how it's coming along. It'll take it a second or two here for the steam to release. The little popper will come down. When you're waiting for a steam release, like, you ever count minutes down? It's like waiting, waiting, waiting. Well, that's what we're doing. We're waiting. Ah, there it goes. So now we can take the lid off. Now we're going to just kind of poke into our beef here. It looks all nice and done. It really does. I believe it's all finished up here, guys. So we're going to pull it out and lay it on this platter for right now. There she is. So now we got this, I'm going to pull this trivet to get all the onions and goodies off of it. I'm going to add just a little bit of this bouillon base. I'd like a little bit more flavor in my broth. Now we've got these potatoes cut up. We're going to toss all these potatoes right into that broth. Get them all in there. Looks like they're going to fit nicely. And we just chunked them all up. Didn't even peel them, just chunked them all up. Next thing we're going to do is, all we have to do next is go ahead and put this back on to the, okay. Put your pressure valve back on it. And hit the cancel button, then hit steam again. We're going to set it for 8 minutes. That's what I do my potatoes at, for just about 8 minutes, and they're usually really nice and done. There it is, guys, 8 minutes. Walk away again for another 8 minutes, and then we'll put the cabbage in after this. So I'll put a little foil over our corned beef. All right, our potatoes have cooked now for a total of 8 minutes. We're going to release the steam off of it just to get ready to put our cabbage in. What it does, you see off here to the side, we have cut our cabbage into, like, well, we got a whole head of cabbage in 4 big chunks. So we're going to take and lift the lid off. After we lift the lid off, we're going to go ahead and just put the cabbage in it. And then we're going to put it in just for another 2 minutes. Cabbage don't take a long time. And then after that 2 minutes, the cabbage will be done. I think what we're going to do is go ahead and cut the corned beef up. We're going to slice it in slices and then put it back in with the cabbage and everything when it's done. And this will keep it warm. You can put it on the warm cycle, and that'll keep the corned beef warm and the potatoes warm and the cabbage warm. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Again, waiting for the button to release. Sometimes I get very nice, kind of pull the nozzle up a little bit just to try to get it to release the lid a little bit quicker. I'm going to go ahead and uncover our roast beef right now. You can see it's a lot of the juice has came out of that, but we'll pour that back in with the rest of it after we give it a Gonna cut it up. Basically what we're gonna do here is you get a fork. And this way, see, we can start cutting nice slices of it. It's actually kind of falling apart. There it came off our popper. There you go. We got nice hunks of it. All right, now the lid is released. All we're going to do here, let's go ahead and take our chunks of cabbage, put all 4 pieces, try to get them down in there. Kind of pushed them down in a little bit. We're going to put the lid back on, hit our pressure thing. Now we're going to set it for 2 minutes. So we're going to hit our cancel, hit steam. We're going to set that for 2 minutes and let it go. And that'll cook our cabbage. So let's go ahead and finish cutting up our roast beef here. All right, we've done our cabbage now for 2 minutes. We're going to open up the lid. Looks pretty good. What I'm going to do here is just kind of move it around a little bit, because at this point here, we're going to throw the corned beef right back up on top here. And this will keep it nice and warm. We're actually going to serve this a little bit later on here. Just wanted to get this all ready to go. And so I just laid the corned beef right up on top. We'll go ahead and put our lid back on. We're not going to seal it down, but we're just going to put it on the, leave it on the keep warm, which that's what it's on right now, and just let it set till we're ready to use it. We'll show a little bit plating here a little bit later on there, but that's basically how you make corned beef, cabbage, and potatoes in the Instant Pot. Hey guys, there's our corned beef, cabbage, and potatoes. Potatoes really cooked down a lot. There might be some more at the bottom of the pot there. I hope you enjoyed our cooking these in the Instant Pot today. Just used one pot, 3 different processes. Worked out really good. So happy St. Paddy's Day. That's tomorrow or Sunday. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, leave it in the comments section below. Appreciate all you guys watching my cooking videos. And if you're not a subscriber, I invite you to hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you guys the next time. Thanks for watching. Happy eating. Hey guys, if you want to order some merchandise, we have stickers available. We have coffee chat mugs, and we have t-shirts. Just click the area in where the description below, and you can order it. The stickers are $5 each, and you can put your address there, and so we know where to mail them to. So if you want any merchandise, you can click the description area.